when the I went in, it was open, and I was like, damn, I was holding that screaming. I'm like, ah! We got to the hospital. My husband was pushing. Okay, y'all know, like on the movies, you trying to rush somebody in the hospital and you like pushing the doctors out the way. He was doing that. He was pushing everybody out the way, and he was holding on to my bed, and he was pushing me through all the doors and was like, "Where's the surgery room?" They're like, "Sir, you cannot come back here. You cannot come back here, sir."
Hey, Rich Muller was standing on the business in the ER. Cold part about it, I can kind of like visually see what she explained it, right? With a little extras on it though, but it's good. She cool, man. She burnt out though.
He was like, "This my wife. I don't give a." And then he pushed me through all the doors, and then the surgery room, they didn't let him in there. They're like, "No, you cannot come back here." This nurse stood in front of the door. He moved, and then they pushed me through. And then I was asking him to put me to sleep. I'm like, "Can y'all please put me to sleep?" I'm like, "I'm dying. I need to go to sleep. Put me to sleep." They didn't want to put me to sleep. They was like, "No, you have to go. You have to go through the X-ray first." I'm like,
Hey, she and that be hella dramatic though, but she is pop though. You feel me? But she and that she and that panicking though. He and that and then Rich Muller. Hey, I know he was in there feeling some type of way, man. You see, wifey popped up and some more shit, bro. You know.
"Give me some pain medication." They're like, "No, you have to get an X-ray first." And then they was holding down my feet. And then we went to the X-ray room, and I kept screaming and moving, so I up twice. They're like, "The longer you don't let us get an X-ray, the longer you're gonna be in pain." So then they just held me down. I got an X-ray, and then they're like, "This is gonna hurt," to make the wound numb. But I felt a needle, so I was screaming like, they made my wound numb, and then they start sewing that up, and I hurt it. I know my hairstylist asked me that yesterday, like, "How does that feel?" I'm like, it feels like a burning sensation, but I'm like, it feels like something I can't even describe. I'm like, the pain that is out of this world. You know, then got surgery, whatever, and they try to say like, "Does it feel like that?" I'm like, hell no, that feels like some whole other. It feels like, I don't know. It just really hurts though. It doesn't feel like anything I ever felt. It was on fire. That's what the but felt like it was on fire.
Hey, Stunner really thugging around this motherfucker. But just picture this though, Rich Muller pushing through the ER though. Nigga, where the doctor's blood and all this, that, and the third, you feel me? You know this shit probably got intense, but Stunner burnt, bro. She handling this shit way better than you know how motherfuckers was expecting it. And then especially with like certain people praying on her downfall and like celebrating this shit. Like this the times we in like where a motherfucker would really celebrate nigga getting popped though. Like feel me? I just seen like certain like back in the day that if a nigga did some shit like that or whatever, even if it was the culprit, you was the one who did the dirty work. You kind of was like, okay, what's done is done, but you ain't going on to brag about it. You feel me? At the most, you might be like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Somebody come around speaking about you, like, fuck that nigga. But yeah, man, let's get into part two.
Man, wish death before me, but I'm still alive. I'm out the woodworks 6 years later talking about stunning God on karma. God spent the blood. If that's the case, God been terrorizing and whooping you been alive. I'm gonna keep it a bam. Because the type of life you live, y'all hoes been having the worst karma. Very, very worst. I know when I make my own mistakes that God punishes me for, but he ain't punished me for none of you. My blessings came in abundance. Let the church say amen. My blessings came in abundance. So don't watch my life and feel like when something happens to me, God spit the block for you. No, because he did not. On earth, terrified, not spinning for your self. It's T.
He said you on earth, terrorized, not spitting for yourself. And it is some crazy shit like that's some miserable shit for you to just be sitting around like, nigga, yeah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga gonna get theirs though. It's like, hold on, you sound like the nigga off Belly who was eating a banana. I think that was Tyron Turner too. That's what's crazy. That was Tyron Turner, the nigga who was hating on Buns and DMX. I think, you know what I'm saying? The nigga was talking about he gonna drop a dime.
Why they be mad, so they gotta make up an excuse. Stunner girl said she was gonna Stunner girl she was gonna me. Like, I did not say like that. I know you would put me under the jail. Stop playing with me, ho. You not even a thought on my brain, bitch. Now, hurry up, get inside, and make sure Boss Man is happy. That's what you to do. Do whatever the I want. That's the type of good karma I have, baby. That's the type of karma God spent the block and gave me. I ain't gotta get on my knees and make sure Boss Man happy. I ain't gotta go fight hard and make sure Boss Man's subscriptions is coming in.
Shit, man. So yeah, like, so she was, and a lot of people were saying that too, like, oh, bro, I think she was talking about Stunner Mac on that last video I did. I mean, about, I called her Stunner Mac, Anna Mac, right? Of course, I knew she was talking, you know, it was just, just bringing it up, bro. But, yeah, man, she kind of like gave Anna an earful, like, what the fuck? And it's understandable. You see a motherfucker like praying on your downfall. Of course, y'all might be ops or like have y'all differences, but it's like that's a moment. I feel like when a motherfucker it's kicking a motherfucker when they down. You know what I'm saying? So that's your moment to be a real one and be like, okay, man, we don't fuck with it, but hopefully she get back right. You know what I'm saying, or whatever the case is. But yeah, man, we gonna get into the long live. She got the long live where she really kind of like this. Just a brief, just little, little preview. But she really kind of like bust that. She still didn't go into too much detail. You know, that ain't Stunner and motive. Feel me? But she did let us know this shit happened at a mall, right? And, nigga, it was an exchange of gunfire. Nigga, it was a blick out in that motherfucker. It wasn't just like she took one and somebody else didn't take one. And hell other shit, man. But she ain't go too much into detail. But she told the internet to do they detective. I'ma look. I'm gonna see what the internet then gathered from this shit. And then we gon'... You feel me? We gonna be right back here. Yeah, on a Mac, bruh. That shit was kind of classless and distasteful. Feel me? Ain't, I fuck with Stunner off top, but it ain't like just because I fuck with Stunner, I'm trying to condemn you. It just, that shit wasn't really, you feel me? It wasn't right. But yeah, y'all niggas let me know what y'all think. And this, that, and the third. Motherfucker talking about spent the block for him, ain't it? You know?